kitchen. In tonight's recipe, we are frying up some catfish. So come on, and we're going to show y'all this simple, easy batter that you can use on catfish, shrimp, or chicken. So come on, we're going to turn around here and we're going to fry us up some shrimp and catfish. We have our shrimp right here, and we have already deveined this shrimp and cleaned it. And we froze it in here like that, and they're actually on a little stick. But for right now, we're going to work on this catfish. We have 4 fillets right here. And I'm going to take and I'm going to cut out that little strip down the center on each one of them. We're just going to take and cut out that little piece right there. Travis and we've always tucked that out. He thinks that makes it a little tough right there. So we're going to do all these that way, and we'll bring you back. We've got them all trimmed up, so now I'm going to get rid of this, and we're going to open up our shrimp. And this batter that we're making, you can use on chicken, shrimp, fish, anything that you're frying. This is a good batter and a good way to do it. And it makes the crust stay on real good and crispy. So here's our shrimp. And I'm going to take those off of the sticks because we've actually got them on a stick. But I want to batter those in my batter mixture, so I'm not going to be grilling them this time. So we just got to get all these done and off of the little sticks. And the way that I like to do the catfish is to get them good and dry, because I don't want all that extra water on them. And we're going to do the shrimp the same way. I'm just going to take this paper towel and just sort of dry them up a little bit and get that extra water off of them from the ice. Now I got them good and patted dry, so we're going to set this to the side while we make our batter mixture. Okay, now for the batter, we're going to mix up 2 cups of cornmeal. And this is a 1/2 cup. So that's 1. 2. And then just white flour. I'll take this one out of there. We're going to mix a 1/2 cup of all-purpose white flour to the cornmeal. Now to the cornmeal and the flour, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of this Old Bay garlic and herb seasoning that we like. And I'm going to go ahead and put a tablespoon of it. A good heaping tablespoon. Okay, and then we're just going to give that a good mix. And then to that, I'm just going to season it with a little salt and some black pepper. And I'm not measuring it, I'm just eyeballing it for the amount that you think your family would like. And just give that a good mix. Okay, Now we're going to set this to the side. 1 cup of hot water. Okay, right here we're going to make us a bath to dip our fish in before we put it in the batter mix. And this right here is replacing some people, and we have used too, eggs and milk. But this one right here, we seem to think it makes it extra crispy. So I'm going to show y'all how we do it. What you're going to start off with is 1 cup of hot water. And then I got to put 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. And then 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And then we're just going to give that a good mix. And then I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of powdered milk. And if you had buttermilk, powdered milk, you could use it. But we've just got regular powdered milk, so that's what we're using. And then just give that a good mix. And this makes you like a wash to dip your fish in. Get that milk all mixed up in there, and that cornstarch and the baking powder. Get your whisk to mix that powdered milk in good. Get it good mixed up with this whisk. Now the cornstarch helps your batter stick to your fish better and your shrimp. And the baking powder helps it rise. Okay, while you're doing your batter on your fish, go ahead and start letting your oil heat up. Okay, now at this point, if your fish has put off any more water, just go ahead and pat it dry. But mine looks pretty good and dry, so I'm going to go with it. And I'm just going to give my cornmeal and my flour mixture 1 more good mix. So we're going to start off, we're going to dip our catfish in this bath right here. Get it good and coated. And then we're going to take it and just put it in the cornmeal and the flour mixture. And get it, press it down just a little bit and get it good and coated. And I think I'm going to do it 1 more time. It's going to get 2 dips. And get it good and a good thick crust on it. Now you see that piece of good catfish right there? That's going to be good, y'all. We're just going to do each one the same way. Dip it in the bath mixture and then dip it in the cornmeal and flour. Okay, now I'm just going to take the shrimp and I'm going to do a handful at a time. I'm just going to put it down in the bath mixture and then let it get most of that off and toss it over there in that cornmeal mixture. Now you can smell that Old Bay from that tablespoon. Oh, it smells good. Okay. Now we got to get all this shrimp coated. And we're almost ready to fry up this catfish, y'all. And shrimp. We just have that Old Bay, and that's what I want to use on this catfish tonight. It is a real good seasoning if y'all hadn't ever tried it. For seafood, fish. It's even good on chicken. We've got it all battered, and now we're going to clean this mess up and start frying it up. My oil's starting to heat up good. You want to let it get at least around 350 degrees before you start frying your catfish. Okay, we're going to go ahead now and add our catfish. And it won't take it but just a few minutes to cook. And I'm not going to overcrowd my skillet to give it plenty of room to fry in. I have some fried French fries to go with this tonight. It'll only take about 4 to 5 minutes to fry this catfish up. Whoops, I broke that one. But it'll still eat. Gotta get a better hold of it. Now y'all look at that pretty catfish. I'm just gonna take them out now. I was trying to show y'all a good picture. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our other catfish. And as soon as we get this one done, batch, we'll do our shrimp. Get it in the light where y'all can see how pretty that catfish turned out. See how the batter's not coming off and it's sticking so good? That's that cornstarch working, y'all. That little bit of cornstarch helps bind it to your fish. And making sure you pat it real good and dry. Platter of catfish. It smells so good, y'all. Now I'm going to go ahead and start adding my shrimp. And it won't take these shrimps but just a few minutes. I'm going to do half and then the other half. Just sort of separate them a little bit. And then babies might like to float around in there. going to go ahead now and take our shrimp out. Hard to see it on that, but it looks like it's going to be good. This is a lot of fried food, y'all, but we usually don't eat like this every day. But it's gonna be good. Once in a while ain't gonna kill you. Okay, there's what 2 batches of the shrimp look like. The catfish. I got 1 more batch of shrimp going. And I'll be done. Then I'm going to fry our fries up. Okay, y'all, here's how our catfish and shrimp turned out to look like. Looks good to me. I hope y'all like this video, and if you do, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And go check out our other videos. We have a lot of cooking videos and a lot of videos just on different things. So don't forget to go watch another one. Thanks for watching.